Guys, we're back over here on our workstation. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to get the factory mid-range off of the door panel. This particular car is an 8mm. I've seen this. I've seen these be 10mm, and I've seen them also be Torx bolts as opposed to nuts. So I think it's really whatever they had laying around that day in South Carolina when they built our cars. So we'll get these off, and again, contain your excitement as I remove these. Let's probably go and answer an email or two while I finish this up. Mid-range pulls off. We take our new BMW mid-range. As you can see, quite a beautiful driver here. And lo and behold, it drops right on. Then there actually is a little bit of a trick to reattaching this, so I do want to kind of go over that. But what we do, go around the speaker. Just get them snug. Don't wrench them down yet. You know, we don't want to torque them down just yet. We want to get everything snug so that the speaker gets applied with firm, even pressure all the way around. And now go, and again, using your hands, don't use any power tools here. Just firm everything up. You see the kind of force I'm using. By no means am I using real force. And that's it. That's how the driver's secured in the panel. Regarding the sound deadening material, we've got separate videos showing you how to apply it. But on the Z4, we want to focus on this area, and these areas around the mid-range to cut down on resonance, as well as hopefully slightly enhance our mid-range response. So that part is complete. The mid-range installation is done. There are a couple of these cars where I have seen, however, the need to remove this rubber boot because of depth issues, or actually fitment issues. So these boots, these little BSW boots are removable. So if you want, you can go ahead and take them off and use it as like a little koozie or something to that effect. I'm going to leave this one on because I've already test fit this car and I know it's good. So with the mid-range installation complete, we're going to move over towards our tweeter upgrade. This is super, super duper straightforward. So we've got our pod off. As you can see, BMW has gone and glued the wires in here. They've glued the tweeter in here a little bit. So we've got to kind of do something about that. So there's 1, 2, 3 tabs securing the tweeter in. They've put a little bit of glue in there. So we take our angle pick. As you can see, just prise it right off. The glue is, odds are your Z4 is a few years old, so the glue has kind of seen better days. We just dig the glue out of there. Dig a little bit out of here. Be careful not to puncture your fingers, your lungs, like that. Okay, so now, with most of the glue free, we just pry the tweeter right out of there. Nothing complicated. So the tweeter pops out. Beautiful, so we've got our tweeter out of there. And now, we take our BSW tweeter, very simply, get these little plastic tabs, kind of bend them back in, and our BSW tweeter snaps right into place. Now, just like the factory tweeter, what I want you guys to do, let's actually turn this a little bit in the housing. We do want to put a little bit of, just a little bit of glue in this tweeter housing. So we've included, with all of our tweeters, a little dab of this E6000 stuff, which is really nice. It's a little silicone-based glue. So just I'll put it on here and then I'll show you. Just put a little smudge there. Little smudge there. We don't need much. It's not going anywhere. Before you go ahead and put everything back together, give this about half an hour to cure. We just want to make sure everything is nice and secure in there. And we can flip it back over. If you can see the beautiful, the polished aluminum housing down through there. Just gorgeous. The sound obviously is going to be markedly improved. So with the tweeter install done, the mid-range install done, we're going to take the door panel back over, reinstall the door panel, and again, the last thing we'll do is snap in our tweeter housing. So let's pause it right here. We'll join you guys back in the car and finish up the stage 1 upgrade. All right, guys, so we've got our mid-range installed, we've done our tweeter, now we're going to snap this panel back on. As you can see right here on our door handle, you can see how it's opening and closing. When we reinstall this handle, we want to make sure the door panel's closed. So with your left hand, which you can't see down here, just close your door panel. And then we're going to just hook it like we showed you before, like so. Then just come down here. We snap our wires back into the little factory housings, the airbag wires as they were before. We take our window, plug it back in, plug in our mid-range. Now, leave this little connector alone. We're not going to use it in this particular application, so you can just leave it back there. And from there, we are simply going to plug everything back in. The only thing we need to be conscious of is this door knob back here, so we just put it in like so. And then just like we took it apart, I want you guys to do top first. So using our hands, we're just going to you can see it's super tight back here. Done. So the top is done. We kind of come around, lift up a little bit. Using our hands, don't use any tools, not a lot of pressure. We're just bumping the panel back into place, making sure all is well. So as we reinstall our bolts here, holding the pull handle in, I think I kind of showed you before, but I just want to reiterate how to properly install this. You can see there's this little tab here, it's a little hook. Kind of goes up in there like so. So what we do, kind of get it on here. Oh, that one actually went perfect. See, it just slots up, snaps in. Very straightforward. So I just want to kind of highlight that again. So that's how we get our panel back on. So we're going to plug in our new BMW tweeter, like so. And just like I showed you guys before, there's a upper part. It's kind of hard to show you, but you'll see exactly what I mean. So what we want to do is we're going to hook this front edge, go in. That completes the passenger front door in our stage 1 upgrade. So obviously that we're going to do the same thing in the driver's door. Of course, we'll want to reinstall the rest of these bolts. So we want to thank you again for going with BMW for your audio upgrade needs, and we look forward to seeing you guys again on a future install video.